guys, it is day 17, December 23rd. Shit's getting real. It's getting very busy. I know the holidays are right up on us and it's getting really easy to miss out on those workouts, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna stick it out. This is where the grind comes in. I'm
having some eggnog after this. Homemade, baby.
But he's here. Oh my God, you wanna hear the most disgusting story? As a kid, Fred, yeah, good TV. As a kid, I made my own eggnog. Like, I'm talking like maybe 8 or 9. And this is probably before even recipes, so I was purely experimental. The egg did not I thought it was, yeah, I thought it whisked, but it didn't. So I was like pure Rocky style, like drinking it, thinking I was gonna
oh my God.
So disgusting. Oh my God. I shied away from eggs for a while. Anyway.
Like slugs?
What?
Was it like slugs? Swallowed?
It was, yeah, it was like a huge slug though. Yeah. Like all that gushy yolk. Nasty.
Didn't make you puke? Like the Barfarama, Stand By Me.
And then everybody in the house puked. Christmas disaster. Christmas disaster of 1998. All right, I won't date myself. Here we go. Day 17, December 23rd, week 4, day 4. That's right, I'm checking the reference. Day 4. And we are bringing a core workout to you guys. Remember what the core consists of, not just the front here. We're gonna light up the 6-pack, well, Sean is at least. Back here, the glutes, the sides, the obliques. All right, we're gonna light it all up today. So we're gonna start with that 30-second warm-up. As we do, it's the new version of the warm-up. So 30-second movements, continual movements. Then we're gonna go into 35 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest.
Sounds like a lot of work.
And then he's gonna drink eggnog. And I don't know what you guys are gonna do, but at least you showed up today, so keep going. So like I said at the beginning, at the top, just stay strong. Come back on the 26th. You guys have a little bit of a break, the 24th and the 25th, and then you're gonna come back and meet us on the 26th. So we're gonna take this thing right into 2021. All right, here we go, hit it, 30 seconds on, starting with jumping jacks. You're gonna need your vest, and you're gonna need a core band for this one. So if you have those, at least have them in the vicinity so you have the option, or strap it on like the powerhouse you are. Whew. All right. So remember what I said about jumping jacks. Don't be lazy with the legs, the bottom half or that top half. Stay nice and strong. We're in the army now. Woo. All right. Switching over, that was 30 seconds, believe it or not. Bringing that knee up to elbow, then reaching that same side over across. Left side, reach. Turn it up a bit, 15 seconds. So eggnog, what's your favorite part of the meal though, Sean?
What?
Like of a holiday meal, let's talk like traditional Christmas meal.
Well, we have turkey, but I don't know. I kind of like the sweets.
The sweets?
Yeah, I like the tarts.
The tarts? So what kind of tarts?
Butter tarts.
What happens in your family? Butter tarts are part of your holiday tradition?
They are. Well, my grandma used to make them, so my mom.
Does your grandma sell them?
No, I don't know. She used to just make them, and no more. So my mom's picked up the tradition. Hey,
I didn't mean to do that.
It's all good.
Just got somber up in here, I'm sorry.
She's been gone for a minute.
All right, skiers. She's known for her butter tarts though.
She is known for her butter tarts.
So what, your mom picked up the recipe?
I think so, yeah. So there's a couple other things that she does too, like this Christmas cake with I never liked it as a kid, it has dates and
like a fruit cake.
Yeah. It's got this cream sauce on it. It's just I might like it now because I'm older, but
you're supposed to
never liked it before.
All right, hip circles. So tipping to that one side. Whew. Just get that mobility in. Don't worry about the speed. Work out all the kinks.
What do you do?
Well, it's different in my house now because I don't eat turkey. I don't eat any meat.
What's on your table?
So there is turkey because my family eats it. my husband and my kids. What else are we doing? We're gonna get down for those lying knee hugs. So there's turkey, potatoes, stuffing, sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, usually some kind of fall salad. Like, it is the works. We do not mess around. It's like...
Is there anything other than meat that you just don't eat?
I don't eat a lot of dairy anyway. So for me, that wasn't a big thing to give up. Like, I'll sprinkle some cheese on something if I want to, but... So we're gonna come down for those windshield wipers. But like, I don't say vegetarian. I don't even use any of that terminology. I just say plant-based. I try and eat as many plants as I can and stay away from meat, not for the reasons you'd think.
Was it hard at the beginning with like making the switch? Because we've talked about, you know, how it's hard to sometimes get support within the family because not everyone's on board, blah, blah, blah. They eat different things.
Oh yeah.
I mean, was it tough at the beginning?
You know what? I could say it was, but it wasn't that hard. Of course, like bacon, it's barely even meat. It's like a candy, really. Was kind of hard.
Right.
But things like turkey dinner, that's tough. But you know what? If I even wanted to have a piece, I'm not gonna, like, I will, but I just haven't wanted to.
Right.
I find the more that I don't eat it, the easier it gets.
Yeah.
Personally. All right, so now we're going in. We're gonna strap up with the core bands. Here's one for you. We're gonna go into that workout, so strap them above the knees. And we're going to go into a hover, 4-point hover. So we're coming up on those toes, and those wrists are directly under the shoulders, and we're gonna tap it out. So if you can't add the tap, don't even worry about it. This is core day, baby. All right, so you guys can just stay in that 4-point hover. I want you to think about your knees directly under your hips, those toes turned under, wrists directly under shoulders, and just lighting up that midsection, squeezing the glutes, turning on the quads, and then bringing that belly button to spine. And if you feel like it, tap it out. Now, since my knees have to be directly under my shoulders, I have that resistance. Do you feel that?
Yep.
With the band? Woo. So we're getting in that glute work. Good. 15 seconds. We're staying here for 3 sets. Keep it up. Watch your placement as that hand comes back down. Lots of control. Imagine that eggnog on your back.
On your bum.
On your butt. On your lower back. Not wanting to spill a drop.
So another variation here. If you can't touch your shoulders and it's just too hard, you can touch your hands, touch your elbows. So you can come here, you can go to the left and the right, or you can touch your elbows, left and right, if you can't get right up to those shoulders, all right? Still getting those glutes. Wow, we're still getting those glutes.
Oh my gosh. Woo! All right, so the black band is a little bit heavier resistance than the white. See, I feel myself wanting to pull over. Need to control, keep everything strong.
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
That ever get the glutes.
Thank God that's over. All right, standing up. We're gonna do.
We did 3?
Sorry?
Did we do 3?
We did 3. We did 3, yeah. Actually, we're gonna stay down on all 4, sorry. And you don't even need the band for this one, but you can add it. You'll see the difficulty. So, some people call it bird dog or quadruped leg arm reach. We're doing opposite, right arm, left leg. And remember, we're not trying to go up, we're trying to go far. So reach forward. So keep moving through the workout. If the resistance band is too much, just toss it. Or move down to the white one. And if that's not working for you, toss it. Remember that fine line though, you want to challenge yourself. So here we go in 5 seconds. Set up, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, kick it back and forward.
It's a really important point. What you talked about is reaching with those arms instead of just coming straight up. Try to get nice and long through those arms.
Shoulder work, right?
Reach for it.
Actually, you could put the pink thing around your wrists as well. Do you ever do that?
Sometimes.
This is enough for now. That's it. 5 seconds. Don't even be afraid to hold for a second here at the top. So when you're in that full extension, hand out, foot out, feel free to hold for that extra second. Make sure you've got it all right. Reset with the band. And 3, 2, last set. And you're gonna wanna bring the knees together. Do you find yourself doing that?
Yeah.
They're coming closer and closer as you fatigue. Really trying to keep that hip width distance. It's getting tough now. Just, if you don't wanna take the time to take the band off, just kind of bring it up around your waist. Wear it as a belt for a minute. Or stick it, because we're only having 3 seconds. And 2. Whew. All right, that was 3 of those. So we alternated there. You can always isolate one side right and then one side left and switch it. We didn't do that. All right, bear crawl. So, you taking it off?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and keep it on. I might regret this. So we're doing opposite hand to foot. So here, 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 and back. Here, here, here. Oh, I regret it. Here. So this is one exercise where your butt can be up in the air. If you're trying to mimic a bear's walk, lots of control, a little movement in the hips. Engaging that core again. It's kind of a diagonal walk. Holy mother. All right, my eyes just crossed. I feel like they just crossed in that last set. All right, so we're gonna do 2 more of those. Are you doing 3 forward and 3 back?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Remember that starting position. I have to pull those knees out. So my resistance band is lit up. My glutes are activated for that extra bit of oomph. See, I'm off. There's brain work too. Yeah, baby.
Now we're trying to keep those knees low to the floor. What are we doing here with those knees?
Yeah. So we're trying to stay low in somewhat of a hover, but at the same time, there's more mobility than just kind of like our 4-point hover that we did before. We want to make sure that we're engaging more muscle groups. That was kind of core centric. Now we're activating other things. Since we have to move, we're having some rotation. So we're adding in the obliques. We have to push off our feet. So there's some quad and calf work, even triceps in this position. Last one, 7 seconds.
This is good, with no band. Staying low is really tough. You're gonna wanna scooch up every time.
Scooch. Scooch. All right, now we're gonna do inchworm. So more of those movements kinda, except for we're coming from the standing position and we're just walking with our hands. So like so. I'm gonna keep the resistance band on because we're gonna add in a squat. We're just coming out to plank position. Then here, nice deep squat. Oh God, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to walk tomorrow. Better get my steps in today. Tomorrow's a recovery day. What do you do for recovery?
Well, active recovery, I'll go for usually a walk of some kind. Some sort of, I screwed up, some sort of light movement. Just try to, flush, and then active, just rest day is nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Couch, and that's it.
So important. Have you ever tried to consecutively skip your rest days?
I have.
How did that work out for you?
I did it last week.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
because we were here?
Yeah. So My rest day, my rest day actually is usually Fridays. And then I went to Saturday this week.
Yeah.
And I got to Saturday, but I find even playing around with your rest days, even when you're used to having it a certain day of the week, your body is so programmed and it almost craves it when you get to that point, because it's usually by Friday my body is just like done, because I usually work out Saturday, Sunday as well and try to get through the week.
So why did you pick Friday as your rest day? Just because at one point in the world we were going out and having fun, or what?
No, just because it's my day that I can do a lot of other things that I need to get caught up on through the week that maybe I haven't done.
Got it. Just worked into your schedule?
Yeah, because Saturday I'm ready. Once I have that kind of down day on Friday, I'm ready on Saturday to move in the morning.
I feel like Saturday is like a jacked up day.
Usually, if I have a cheat over the weekend or a drink or something, it's kind of balancing me out a little bit.
Get it? Like a drink on Friday? Oh, drink.
Yeah, a drink.
A drink, like some lemonade. Lemonade. Oh my God. All right, so we're doing some leg raises. I have the band on, so this is your other option. If you're gonna keep the band on, we're just tapping down with the heels, keeping those legs at a 90-degree angle. I'll give you the second option in round 2. Stay here, band or no band, for the first set. Whew. All right, so leg raise traditionally looks like this. You're gonna stay down and then just lift those legs at the same time. Since I'm adding the band, you can also do that with a band, but I'm gonna do those heel taps. So lots of options, guys. What are you doing, Sean?
Hanging out. I'm gonna go with the band on my wrist, all right? All right?
Woo, fancy.
So you can go here, give me some tension in that band. If you're feeling like the bottom part is a little bit taxed, if you have some tension on that band, it's gonna hit your core as well.
Oh yeah, you feel the core light up?
Yep.
Oh yeah. How are the shoulders?
I feel it.
That's 2. One more. I'm gonna try and do the leg raises with the band. Dare I? Here we go. I'm gonna put the hands under bum just because I don't have a mat. Keep that tension in the resistance band. Now I'm working that lower abdominal. So I did a bit of upper work and mid work. Now I'm working that lower section. And when you add a band or put, say, a Swiss ball in between your feet, you see people do that. Sometimes they pass it through. You're lighting up these muscles at the very bottom. So when people have that like nice kind of low cut bikini, nice low cut in that area, that's because they're adding tension as they're doing the ab work.
All right.
All right, what else?
Side plank.
Mountain climber. We need a mountain climber. All right, so we're going cross body this time. So plank position, crossing to the opposite side, driving that knee. So a rotation at the hip and in that lower back, but still treating it like a crunch, using those obliques to stay up.
So are we resetting, or are we just going right into it, picking it up? What are you doing here?
When I do any kind of core work,
wow,
I don't know, like I like to keep it nice and slow, unless it's a cardio day, but today's core day. So I really want to feel everything lighting up. What are you doing? You're speeding up, I see.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I like to do it slow as well.
Yeah.
Core day.
Regress that way.
What, mine?
Yeah.
So
Just do it on your knees.
what Sean's doing You want to show them what you were doing? You can do it on your knees for sure.
Come up, come over, drop down. If you need a second, drop down, come up, come over, drop down, come up, come over, or you can just do it right from your knees. You're not going to get, you know, your hips to be able to turn quite so much with this, but if you need to do it like this, you can also do it here.
Sit, 2, 1. All right, so now you know all your options for the third set. And if you find something's too easy, jack it up in those last few seconds. Okay, don't you feel like that's what you kind of have to do? When you start to progress, like generally progress your fitness, you'll be like halfway through this set, like I'm almost done my last set and I'm not feeling anything. That's your opportunity. We're showing you how to progress and regress things so you guys can make what you want of it and have that education to build on your fitness, even when we're not there. So like he said, you can come down to the knee, or start like that, and then come up.
Another way you can do it is right off of your forearms, right here. You can turn it over. Come right here.
We have one more.
Right here, side to side. Wow, did that ever get a good one?
Nice, I like that one too. Low plank. So we're gonna go low plank with a lateral toe tap. I'm gonna add in the band on the second one. Low plank is down at your elbows. We're gonna tap out right and tap left. So remembering my elbows are directly under my shoulders. I've contracted the abdominal, squeezing the glutes, tipping that pelvis under a bit. Nice flat back for the most part. Natural arch is okay. That's it, 5 seconds.
You're gonna add a band.
I'm adding a band.
Wow.
We're stepping it up. Black or white band? I'm lucky that the white band is the closest. All right, I might even turn it into a double jack. So low plank and then both feet going out. I'm crazy. Here we go, low plank. Actually, you know what? Just because it's core day, like I said, I'm gonna keep it slow and controlled. Gaze is down and slightly forward. You'll see me look around for timing and all that business, but you guys at home, stay steady in that gaze. Try and relax the shoulders. You're gonna start to feel a lot of tension, weight. You know how you can relieve that? Is light up everything else. What about your knees? What are you doing over there? Same thing?
I'm gonna go off my hands.
All right, so he's going up. Is that because your elbows are hurting?
No, it's because I just want to see it.
He wants to progress it. All right, I'll stay down here and do the damn thing. Big step.
Now you're gonna feel this a little bit differently when you're up on your hands. I felt it a lot more through the glutes, off of the forearms here. I'm feeling it, I'm gonna say, a lot more on the obliques when I'm up on my hands. Just make sure you have those up underneath your shoulders. That's good.
Nice work, guys. That's core day. In a nutshell. Now I fully felt it. I felt it from like 3 seconds in, and I'm feeling it a lot more in the end. But the good thing is we've done like a full kind of 360 core workout. So we're kind of moving around, jumping around a bit. So you should be able to get through that whole thing. This is week 4, day 4. So we should be there by now. And if you're not, whatever, do the regressions we showed you and you'll get there.
So we've talked about weaknesses, turning them into strengths a little bit. So for me personally, even up till now, core is a big thing for me. Men carry weight in their stomach, obviously, of most of us, and it's a problem area. And to be completely honest with you, I've never really liked my stomach. All right, so
stop it.
Seriously, it's been an issue.
He doesn't like his stomach.
So when I first started, you know, when I wasn't fasting, I remember Fred like taking pictures of me, and I had my shirt off, and I was the worst critic of myself. I was just like, I never really liked it. I never had like abs. I had like the top 4 and had a really hard time getting, you know, or top 2 and having a really hard problem getting those bottom abs, and they're really, really tough to get. And unlike myself, you guys give birth to babies. And, you know, there's the stomach for women as well is a sensitive issue, I know. And if you can just work on those core movements and make them stronger, core was a really big weakness of mine. And then I started seeing the results when I put the time in. And then when I started seeing the results, it made me want to do more. So it's the same sort of thing that we've been talking before. Core has been always a huge weakness of mine, and I really just, not for, you know, the look, but I really just wanted to change my core because it was always really weak. So I went in and I started doing 12 minutes of core a day after my workout. So whether that's a plank, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and I built myself up to that 12 minutes. So I do, you know, 12 minutes or 6 minutes, and then I went to 8, and then I went to 12, and then sometimes I'll do core for 15, 20 minutes because it just feels so good. And I didn't have those feelings before as I do now. And when you have those feelings come back and it lifts you up a little bit, that's going to be your hook. That's going to keep you coming back for more. You're going to get stronger. You're going to probably lose a little bit of weight off of your stomach. And, you know, it feels good when you get some results. So just stick with it. If your core is a really tough area for you to get, because maybe you've had kids or maybe you haven't, Jesse can probably talk on that a little bit more than I can in depth, but core's tough, and we're always sitting, we're always looking at our machines, we're always looking at our phones, and, you know, all of this glute work, the lower back work, all of those things are really, really important to making sure that you have a strong core.
Yes, I like what you said. I was even like thinking about saying it's one of those things that you can work on because they're slow, kind of controlled movements. It's one of those things that you can start off with a little bit. It's like a little bit over time versus like just like attacking it, I feel anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, you know, I say this all the time, but like just probably because I'm a mom of 3 and I don't have a lot of time, it's easy for me to miss days, like insanely easy. I always have an excuse. I always have a legitimate excuse. Like there's, you know, laundry piled high, things that need to happen, whatever, appointments. And so this is one of those, like, core is one thing that I personally do at the end of the day, like sipping tea and doing core. Like, that's how exciting I am. But seriously. And then after I had kids, we'll talk about kind of that bit, I had 3 in a row. So, you know, I had one child, and then they were 8 months old, I got pregnant again. Then they were 8 months old, then I got pregnant again. So it's like they were basically 3 kids under 3 years old. So that was insane. My body did not, I think they say it's like 5 years, and if somebody knows out there, correct me, but that's what I heard. It's about 5 years to properly restore your body, and it's not even gonna be back to normal, but like kind of be to a similar place to where you were. And that is no freaking joke. And I don't know what that's based on. Like, I don't know if that's based on working out however many times a week, whatever. But for me, I worked out right through my pregnancies. In fact, the day that I had my first child, I went for like a 5K run. That's probably why I had her that day. But like, and I'm not a doctor, so definitely consult your doctor. But I found I had amazing pregnancies, and not amazing in an easy way, but in a non-complicated way, and they went smoothly in delivery, and the doctor said I was really strong. I even delivered one of my own children, which is insane. So like, I know almost as well as anybody to have your body torn apart by another human being, and then again, 3 times in a row, not being able to recoup it in that time. But I actually kept as much strong as I could during my pregnancies. It's just like, it made me feel amazing. I needed another outlet. It relieved some pain. It's such a extreme adjustment in those 10 months, and such an extreme change that I felt like anything that I can maintain, I'm gonna maintain. Like, I'm gonna like hit the ground running with this pregnancy, and I did that. And I'm not saying that's gonna be the situation for everybody. Not everyone can do that. Everyone's scenario is different. I know there's complications, but I'm just saying, if you're one of the lucky ones that have the ability to do that kind of thing, I would highly suggest it, because when it comes to recouping your core and the rest of your body after your pregnancy, and I am not even talking about like for aesthetics, I could care less about aesthetics, that's not what I'm talking, I mean, I have aesthetic goals, trust me, but like, I'm not even talking about that right now. I just mean to get strong again, because once that baby's born, it gets harder. You carry it around, you like lean over a crib, you walk a heavy stroller, you're carrying a bag and a kid and undoing a stroller, and you're breastfeeding in public in a holder, whatever. It's like insanity. So the stronger your body, specifically your core, all the things that you can control, I would highly suggest that. And for me, I bounce back pretty dang fast. Like, honestly, it's been my daughter's 5, my youngest daughter is 5. And I feel like I was back to where I feel stronger than probably maybe I ever have. So it can happen. It can happen for you. So it's not over. It's not even close to over. Like, there are many examples of this, not just me, but definitely don't give up. I wouldn't use it as an excuse, not because I'm being judgmental, but because that doesn't serve you. Just do what you can do with doctor and other experts consultation, and I would get more than one opinion 100%, because there's different theories out there. So yes, the core, it can be rebuilt after pregnancy, but you have to know what you're doing. Use the knowledge from professionals and really just take autonomy over your body, because it's still your body. It belonged to someone else for a little while. Now it's yours. Get it back. That's what I have to say about that.
If you need any advice on pregnancy or babies, you can just, or starting to work out. That's even true. for that matter, if you're watching this and you're pregnant and you have some questions, send her a message. Yeah, Instagram, Fit by Jessie P. You guys will see me on BodyRock, Facebook, all those places. So if you have any questions, The Insider, 3 kids under 3. Mom, pro mom, I'm here. So yeah, don't be shy. Bye guys. On the heart.